Alrighty, so I need no explanation. We are back in Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you to those who might be lurking. Thank you for some people who might still be here, and I have not been able to. I don't see you in the chat. It's been good to see you all, and I hope you all are doing well as well. We did a lot in our last episode of Final Fantasy XIV, and that being, of course, the mighty saga of us facing down Titan against the kobolds, with our help from a very special from Coco, who helped with probably some good tips for the main storyline quests. And now we are moving on to our next phase of the story, because we now know who or what we're dealing with. Specifically, Garleans and Ascians working together one way or another. Now, I myself am not aware of how this will develop, but my theory currently is that things are going to kick off very, very soon, especially with La Habrea. But, without further ado, I believe it's only right that we continue on with the main storyline quest. So, let us continue, where we left off here in Camp Bronze Lake, and let us go see with our friend Y'shtola what we have to do, and what is our next task at hand. All good things. Well, though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Felix. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Speak with the Sabat Riki, who should be, if I remember correctly, in Limsa Lominsa, or Lenoska, either one or the other. Yes, Limsa Lominska. It's the Marauder Sarge. It's the Maelstrom Commander. Yes. So we are. We'll just log into the Aetheryte and get to, I believe it's the Aft Castle. There. And we take a hard left. Now let's see then what our next command is. Ooh. Thank you for coming, Felix. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, and now Titan, truly. When I think of your achievements, I feel the lost words of light less keenly, and there could be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Lominsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay details to report to the Admiral Forthworth. Please send my regards to the Scions of 7th Dawn. With pleasure. Aw, thank you, Maelstrom. Felix, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what's more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Orgomoro unscathed. Why, Taru and the others seem as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be waiting you at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Understood. Well, that was a job well done, I suppose. Now, let us teleport back to the Vesper Bay, and let's figure out our next missions. Return to the Waking Sands. Tadaru's not here. Huh. Uh... Uh... Excuse me? Hold on, let me turn on the brightness for you guys. What happened? Okay. Someone ransacked the place. Okay, don't see Tadaru. Nope. None of the Scions. Uh. Uh. Hello? Hello? This is a Scion base, right? Is this secret? Like, this is a secret location, is it not? Or is it like an embassy of sorts? Because I don't know if anyone can just calmly waltz in here. Unless... Wait a minute. This clearly would have been Garlean or Ascian at infiltration. But in order for them to breach their defenses, they would have had to know where to go and what to do. Maelstrom dead. Unless, of course... Wait. It's Garland, isn't it? Oh frick, it's Garland Ironworks. Hello? Alright, Felix. You don't know what's on the other side. Be careful. Alright, which one of you motherfuckers hurt the sylph? Who hurt the little one? Who hurt the tiny bean? This is unacceptable. This one is glad. Mocking one is safe.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoix, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight, I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the supreme Scion. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Walking one. Minfilia asked this too. Hey, shh, shh. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Alright. You can take down the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You can try and attack anyone you want and try and lay claim to your empire, Garleans. But the moment you touch the small floating Teletubby, the gloves are coming off. Okay? You hear me? The gloves are coming off. I'm coming after you. You hurt the floating Teletubby. This is an act of war, of which there is no return. This still does not piece together information of how and why how they managed to find the Scion place. Like, I don't know how, I don't know why, but whoever it is, I'm gonna shank him. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of someone who has endured great suffering. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything at all, you can only ask. What I've walked into, war crime time. Yes, it is spray parade. It's war crime time. They hurt my little fairy child. After I'm gonna come after them. What will you say? Wild rose are dead, father. The wild roses? You see. I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. Aha! How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Mm-hmm. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It's the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. Thank you, father. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the same service to her brother and sister Scions, so please, no matter what you require, do not hesitate to ask. Marquis, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father. Oh wait, it's you! If you require assistance, pray speak with Marx. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marx is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Were he not taken into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marx, I want you to look after Felix. Do you understand? Yes, father. You look suspicious. Excuse me, Felix, do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here by burial. There's something familiar about it, but what I just cannot say. Perhaps I think of it with the device, it will come to me. I lack the proper tools to do so. I ask you journey to Camp Drybone, in my stead, obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They're often goldsmiths, maybe they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bell. Here, take this coin purse. Cash and comfort. Okay. Well, I guess that's our current course of action then. We lay low until we try to slowly piece together what happened. Still does not explain how or what there's a spy who came in and we don't know who the spy is. A ballpoint chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. Well, as you see, I have the money for it. That's balls! I mean, yes, that's sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Hehe. I don't like that laugh. I don't like that laugh. That looks sus. Right. We have the tools. We just have to lay low, because as long as we're alive, the Garleans don't have the advantage. About the tools? Yes, I have. Something occurs to me. Please wait for a moment. Oh? It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs in me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? What are you talking about? These hands, my hands, they move from a mind of their own. deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There is no doubt of uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as I performed the same motions countless times before. Marks, have you got amnesia? But pardon me, Felix. This was a mistake. Please give the Horror Lodge to Sister Elun. The man who owned it is currently in her care, and I think we best that it be returned to him. Give the Horror Lodge to Elun. Elened. Marks, maybe you have amnesia. I think. Or some sort of memory loss. Good day to you, sir. Have you come to pay respects to this man? No. Never before seen such a creative device. You say it measures the passing of time. Mayhap they're more common in Garlean. I'm given to understand the cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Mark said that it belonged to deceased. Oh dear, you don't observe the only might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. Oh, hang on a moment. How did Mark manage to repair this device? He had a talent for the trade, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I have a bad feeling about this. I recognize you now, Felix. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. I guess? I don't know. Let's see. Speak to the merchant outside the waking sands. Alright. Back to Vesper Bay. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't really meet a lot of the Scions. That still doesn't mean... That's still bad news. Because our headquarters has been cut off. I'm the last Scion left. You're not one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. We got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's out to claim them. Off to the ship you go. You think we'd have to go outside and see the carnage for yourself. So it's stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damned Imperials. We don't know what quarrel they have with these folks, and sure as hell don't want to know. So we put this behind us, the better. Say, I've seen you around here a lot before. Or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage called Voice Village Yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up. As soon as McSeen is exhausted from carrying all the others, might as well leave it to you. Might want to cover some of you knows why you work. Some of these folk are starting to turn. Okay. This sylph died. This is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable. Noraxia! Noraxia! Hey, 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 come here, come here. Shh, 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 shh. Shh, shh, shh. Hey, hey. I'm just gonna capture. Get these out first then. Get them to the carriage. Right. Okay. Okay. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Very next batch, toss him in the back. Not like they'll complain if you're rough. Yes, sir. Ain't you a strong one? 4 in 1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Yeah, listen, I'm a dragoon, okay? I'm okay with this stuff. Actually, not actually dying. Okay? That was sad. Small green bean. The small green bean is dead. She literally got punted. moment of silence, please, for our fellow Sylph who died trying to protect us. I'm sorry, Doraxia. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. I'll be here, okay? I'm a save and fill ya. Come on now. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna go find those Garleans. I'm gonna stab them for you. Right? Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Recommend installing to deliver all the corpses to the Lich Yard, even though you might want to hurry back and tell them that your work here is done. I am not okay. I am not okay. I thought everything was going to be fine. Save and stab? I was a little too late for that. I was a little too late for that. Listen, okay? The small sylph was in my hands. She was so nice, and then they yeeted her against the wall. This is a sad day. It is a terrible day for Rain. From here then on out, Felix always wore his dragoon armor. Some say he never took off his helmet or his visor, so that the world could never know that deep down, this dragoon was crying on the inside for his little sylph friend. That was good lord, that was a terrible Morgan Freeman impression. I see that you have decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you come find some measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we've begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured, we will treat him with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd him to Thal's realm. Though we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to our people, the Sylphs of Little Solus. It's only proper that we should be given the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Say no more, Elendend. I'm going back to Little Solus. Alright? Alright? I'm going back to Little Solus. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Listen, alright? Alphino and Alize, screw them. Noraxia, yes, she is my adoptive sylph daughter now. This is canon. This is now canon. I just really hope this doesn't kick off a sylph war. Okay, what was it? I'm gonna get what, like, the elder is gonna say, oh, it's Noraxia was his daughter or something like that, and it's gonna make me feel even all the more bad. Hey, Camuxio. Hey. This one is surprised to see walking one in Little Solus. How can this one's this walking one? Noraxia, but this one does not understand. Camuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Oh no! Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to the Solus, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Noraxia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. I'm sorry. So, not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were hurt as well. Naraxia went to Fandolin at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Naraxia at the end. Tell this one that Naraxia was brave. Tell this one Naraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Naraxia home, Walking One. No, these ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Naraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. That's right, Camuxio. We're gonna go shank those steel ones. Alright? Listen here, buddy. Come here. Between you and me, alright? When we're gonna go fighting on the battlefield, I'm gonna let you stab the first one. Alright? You can stab the first Garlean, alright? That's a promise, buddy. We can go breaking little kneecaps together. You know, this still does not answer the question of, was there a Garlean spy, and who was the Garlean spy? Yeah, we still don't know who the Garlean spy is. I want to say Marx has something to do with it. Like, genuinely, Marx has something to do with it. At the same time, I can't really confirm. We thank you for everything in your service to the church and to the Sylphs. May be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining Scions into Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for our friends. If so, I would remind you that you've already done so much on their behalf. Please, take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Felix. You see, you say that. But... See, you say that, but... I made a promise, Elenid, and it's to shank someone for hurting my girl. Huh? I'm not imagining, Felix. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister, as if I'm under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It'll only take a moment. Maybe the Garlean spy has found their way here? Maybe this will give us our mystery of who the suspect was. Right. Let's go take a look. That wasn't there before. Right, I'm just gonna... Alright. Where's your Imperial spy? There you are. Alright, buddy. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Get out of here. No spies and scouts on my watch, buddy. I am playing Mr. Nice Guy. Marx, we got your answer. There was an imposter. You were attacked, weren't you? Were you unharmed? Thank the gods. He knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps do something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please, allow me for a moment alone. Wait. Father Illid must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forfend, that such a thing would happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything interesting about his garb or possessions? Yes, indeed. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was marching Marquis was like an Imperial, yes. Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flame before more Imperials come. Oh. Oh, hello. What do you want?
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I'm sorry, what?
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Sid Garland. So you're the guy in the yes, I remember you now. You're the one who was looking up at the sky when the Bahamut was unleashed. Sid Garland. Wait. Nero mentioned Garland as well, and Garland Ironworks. So that means Sid actually is a Garlean, and then either defected or swapped sides, or lost his memory and then now works for us? Okay, he doesn't seem like a spy. That need to be he doesn't seem like a spy. He doesn't seem like a spy at all. But Alphino does have a point. Let's focus one at a time. Let's get rid of the Garleans first. No. Focus Garuda down, and then we'll deal with the Garleans. We have to still be in force. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found in our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Felix. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not much truth there is, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity. Much like the Great Guru Wall of Ulda, it states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Korthas. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud likely over Falgord Float, the close settlement to Korthas. Maybe the Serpent station there would have records of the events that transpired that day. I'd hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see the world has still need of you, and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Felix. Alright, we need an airship to face Garuda. You know what? That's not a problem. I mean, would I trust the current situation, being with an annoying twin and a thing? But I don't know, I can't say. Yeah, putting those pieces together, oh, you bet I am. You bet I am. I have not felt like this ever since I pieced together in Hollow Knight some of the key points of the story, and it all made sense to me from there. Is there what I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise. You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I need refer to records. I know the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Korthas. I can't say what became after it. If you want to know more, Speak to Vortal at Florentel Spire. He was on duty the day and saw with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even though you should locate a ship, would you not need a man of Master Garlean's caliber to fly it? I tell the mastery is fiendishly complex. Well, joke's on you, buddy. I have a fiendish man, and he's alive. Well, they all seem to revere Master Garlean. So maybe it's actually the other way around then. Maybe it's not that that Sid, aka Master Garlean, betrayed the Empire. Maybe Nero, actually. Maybe it's actually Nero who defected to the Empire. Because he mentioned about wanting to show Garlean the true power of Magitech. You've come in search of Vortifald. Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snows came to Kurthas. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do remember that day. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, it's somewhere in Korthas. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to attain them you need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much though. The High House have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. Even when Dalamut descended, they took shelter behind their gates and even had little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider proving your services to soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they will accept freely offered. You see, Mr. Vodafar, that, for me, is not a problem, for I am a dragoon. Sir Alberic clearly knows me. I'll be fine. Plus, Isonine knows me. That edgelord, dragoon. Yeah, he and I are tied. We go way back, we've tried to kill each other on multiple occasions, and he's always just wanted to talk, so I think we'll get along just fine. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare, and what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd, as if we were been outside to pursue the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within the land, but we do not tend to offer succor to strangers. My guy, look at me in the eyes. You're talking bold words for someone within high jump range. Hello and have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you wish, but do not disrupt while on duty. We're as stretched in as it is. Where's the knight on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you wish to aid us, search the wild for my missing man. You know by his uniform, that of whose House Durandale, as is mine. No problemo. We just gotta work our way across. Oh. Oh ho! Hello! Get out of here. You, my friend, can die. Hey, are you alright, buddy? wasn't for you, sir, I reckon would have finished me off. Typical dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy I didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were missing, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within the region. Fare thee well, friend. This is not the Rise of Tiamat module that I remember. This is not the Last I checked, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, buddy. We're not playing Rise of Tiamat. I don't know what you mean about dragon cultists. I don't know what you mean. Although on second thought, if this does imply that Nidhogg is coming, again, I have some very, very choice words to Sir Alberic and his guy Isanine. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I say I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand it's ultimately their decision whether or not to pursue the records. I proceed. Please pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce us to Edemil. Or Edmel. Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. What could Sir Ludovoy be thinking? It is true, we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be so careful with heretics and sympathizers lurking about. Again, what's with the Again, more dragon cultists? If you persist with your inquiries, please take an audience with Chief Astrologian Folamort up front. Okay. Gosh, that's a lot of stairs. Nope. Not here. There you are, Folamort. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what you ask? Were our records to fall into wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has sparred for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Haloni's will. I will not put a great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner complete mission airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Folamort. I wish to speak to you regarding the recent— Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Gulaim, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. You must be the one who rescued House Durandare's knight from those heretics. Doubtless I feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Kurthas 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Kurthas. One moment you may feel as if you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and next thing you find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to dangers hidden by a blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark while traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Sir, why are you speaking in riddles? I was not aware you aided House Durandal in that fashion. Thank you. Still, nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. That Inquisitor. That Inquisitor is giving me bad vibes. Okay, and who are you? You there, sir. I can't help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it will require you to perform me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatory. He was adamant he would conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixil in that vicinity. If you can seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. You know what? That's fine. You know, if this can help get the airship, I'm okay with this. Alley-oop! Yay! Come on and go! Yeah! Yeah! Alright. Right, let's go find this astrologian. Hey, are you okay? What a relief to see someone other than the god's damned birdman. I thought I could finish my work while the Ixo were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they would again before I froze to. Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of house during there cannot be seen in company unbeliever. Good day, sir. Okay, Karen. Alright, you little ungrateful son of a beesh. Should I just let the Ixo come eat you, huh? My goodness. Got your guy, Josa. The arrogant fool returned not long arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you're eager to locate our airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you've already aided your own cause. House Dundare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, and it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sight of Dravanian aggression. That you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose, that you petition Lord Portalane for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Dundar carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Ooh. Okay, so we gotta find this Portalane. Right, right. Right, let's see if I can. Ah, first try. 1 hit point. Not even close. Okay. Good day, sir. Or ma'am. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, Now I hear you rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. In introduction to the other high houses, I cannot deny you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you have me endorse you to other 3 high houses? It's only fitting that you should aid us in one final time, wouldn't you agree? I can see the logic there, so what do you want? Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your will is but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Hallenard, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Ah, I see. Right. Come on, Koi, let's go. Off into Dragonhead. I know, right? It's a very different place from Gridania, right? Lots of snow. And speaking of snow, there we are. Alright. That's one good. One good too. Ah, frick, so you must be a Dravanian. Well, I'll give you. There we go. There we go. There we go. That shouldn't be a trouble. Then, Dravanians. My guess then, yes, these are the dragon cultists, or the ones who worship a certain, possibly one-eyed dragon that should have been dead long ago. I'm not mad. I'm still saying, that thing leaves quite a heavy, leaves a heavy, bitter taste in my mouth. How good tidings do you share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? Yes, indeed. 1, 2, 3. God bless you, friend. It's here, every last but wait, that chest odor looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hell, that's a personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents, be my guest. Fury, take me. A draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel? Is that a problem? Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Harlean is whispered to be infested of heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Harlean. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All must wait until this matter is resolved. Let me guess, sir. Is this a dragon cult thing? Because we have primals, so for us it's not really a huge issue because we dealt with this on a daily basis. Come close to that, listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Frankel is no heretic. He's a good, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Harlean for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks. Warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now, go. This sounds like drama, which I'm very entertained to see. Hello? Ah, there you are. Yes? You look as though you have something to say, do you? Okay. Is that an L device in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? I'm sorry, what? I see Sir Carlamount has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity has not been seen in Korathas since the calamity. You may speak here, friend. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I can say at this point. Although the draconian rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to Inquisition, for they harbor even the slightest doubt. This only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It's only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I'll do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. You may be part a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one of the in a better position to assist you. Lord Halchefant of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present him instead of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Camp Dragonhead, you say? Okay. Up here then, yes. So, let us go. Camp Dragonhead, here we go. Camp Dragonhead. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-trained adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like you, but enough chatter. Pray tell me what you have come. If there's any justice in this world, these charges would receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter to which you require assistance. What might that be? You ever seen an airship? So, this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Korathas for the calamity 5 years ago. I'm afraid to find any eyewitnesses to these events, because for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please, enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you afford every courtesy of the guests of House Fortemps. Ah, my thank you. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, of House Fortemps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending messages to the various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it to be quicker and more efficient if you make these inquiries of yourself. Lady Nin, of my own house Fortemps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Cravelin, of House Halamart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you provide from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken to the chief astrologian of House Durandal yet? Really? Perhaps need more accommodations are informed that you are a friend of House Fortemps. Do not concern yourself with House Decimale. I shall contact him myself. Seek the council of the three I mentioned, and return to me and finish. House Decimale! Do not inquire with them. I see. I wonder why I shouldn't involve with House Decimale. Hi. Sorry about that. Somebody being loud. Yes. You mean the guys who, are responsible for an important dungeon in the Final Fantasy game? Yes. I mean, what? What? Right. Let's take this apart nice and slow. Speak with Nin, then Cravelin, and then with Fortemore. Hopefully within that order. Greetings, Lady Nin. Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what I seek. Likely no one of House Fortemps does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips today is what will become of Lord Young Francel. Some say the allegations have long overdue, but given how members of House Hollermont have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Ah. No word from House Fortemps. Okay. Then we go to House Hollermart then. Haloni, grant me strength. There must be some way to— Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harshfont? I want to help you, I truly do, but the accusations of heresy have thrown House Hollamart into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our requisitions. Okay. No luck then. Nothing from Hollamart. And I sincerely do hope that Fortmore, the chief observatorian or astrologian, isn't as stubborn as the others. I really hope not, because that'd be one heck of a bummer. Right, if I remember correctly, we just have to go up here. Yes. You know, you'd think just because I'm wearing Jakun armor, that'd be enough for them to be like, okay, listen to him, but no, I guess not. I guess not. I gather you have been busy since we last spoke. Lord Harshfarn's missive was positively glowing. But if you think his endorsement is a cause for me to discard Ishgardian policies, then you are clearly mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. While in the short time since Inquisitor Garlean arrived in Kurthas, countless heretics have been discovered, even among the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Harshfarn wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then it is his choice. If he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Good lord, you are one stubborn mother trucker, aren't you? By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Kurthas is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. I can only hope that my sources in Ishgard properly provide more pertinent information. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by a Dravanian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Yes, sir. Make for Steel Vigil. This Holy See and Ishgard is very, very reminiscent, I guess, of the quote-unquote Holy Roman Empire. I do like that. It's a new aesthetic. You know, we've got Gridania, which is, you know, your Celtic-ish and Wood Elf. Typical D&D thing. You've got the Pirates, which is Limbs of Laminsa. You've got Arabian decorations in Ul'dah. And Ishgard being heavily Dragon Knights and stuff. This is good. This is good. I'm learning a little bit more about each individual area of the place. And you know what? I'm okay with this. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Speaking of lords, are you okay? Who goes there? Felix? No, stay back. The Fiend is still here. Joke's on you, buddy. Get over here. Guys? Are you okay? I heard the beast cries from over yonder. The Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, sir. Bless you. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Up on your feet, buddy. Up on your feet. Best boy? Who's best boy? You mean Francel? Curse those fiends, as though they knew we were coming. I guess he's our favorite Ishgardian guy, huh? Hello? Isn't there one more guy? There you are. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Holomart if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, sir. House Holomart will remember your kindness. Francel, are you okay? Are you alright? Come on, let's get you back to your feet. We gotta get you back to the place. It was a foolish thing to do. I know. But I hope you may demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Hollamart that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say. Our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by those despicable accusations of heresy. Yet despite my efforts, I have done nothing to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protests fall on deaf ears, I'll proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. See that? Right there. That man, Francel, that's a man of good character. He's a good man. I like him. He's a good boy. Yes. Ooh, the Harshaphon. Yeah. Report to him. I like Harshaphon as well. Harshaphon, he's nice. Harshaphon seems like the guy who's like, he seems like a cool dad. Okay? That's my take on him so far. He's like a cool dad. What did you find the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan. But at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. But there's a slight complication. It's common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks. Upon learning this, the witness became understandably resilient to make your acquaintance for fear of being seen in company of a man who might be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal of which Inquisitor Garlean has been conducting his investigations. But in any case, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association, yours. Alright. Alright, Harshaphon, what would you have me do? I'm eager to listen. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as a property of Lord Francel. If the rosary is not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks, speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Kurthas. He may have found some inkling who could be responsible. Alright, Coco, I'm doing this for you. Right? I'm doing this for you. Yeah, alright, let's go. Oh, hi! Good to see you, lads. I'll be with you in a second. Also, wait, question. How old is Harshaphon? If he's the leader of a house, how old is he? I don't know if I would personally refer to him as a good boy or a good lad or a good man. Huh, someone's tampering with shipments? Fury strike me down if all them rosaries found near people associations were planted. Hey now, don't give me that look, lad. I'm a house harlot man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I'm just saying, I'm not saying what the porters were bringing the shipment did it though. I know most of them were the trade routes. I never had questioned their faith. But it wasn't them either. Then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it. Wait a minute. Could it be the fellows who are responsible for the inspections? Huh. Ishgardian Knights and Inquisitors, as if they ever turned their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. You think about it? You should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from right in front today. You might consider having over with them. White Brim. You say? I don't really know. More like man. You know what? It's okay. He's more like a man, alright? He's a cool guy. 10 out of 10. He looks 10 out of 10. He's a good lad and a good boy. Right. Gentlemen, I would like some questions. Beg your pardon? You suspect reporters are planning draconian rosaries? What nerve? If you truly believe nonsense, search your parcels, see what you find. Sure. Well, this is awkward. How do you explain this? But that's impossible. Once the night I wiped and conducted an inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would never allowed you to search them. Say what you will to Lord Harchfont, I will not be held accountable for this. Sir, my lord, I believe we have our culprit. Something happened outside? I thought I heard something. Ah, shouting. What did Rickman have to say? We have our guy. More draconian rosaries in every single parcel? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Harlanard's reputation. Whoever responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Francis' trial is upon us, and we must act now via Kira's name. Say no more. Let's do this. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Harlanard were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations, put an end to this travesty. I need to propose a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigi. Tell her that House Horton's ass, nay, demands that Lord Francis' trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. No problem, sir. I will do as you ask. So you must be Brigi then. What is it, my child? Lord Harchfont will have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible, and Quirly Garlean presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Haloni's halls even with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Alright, sir. We can't postpone the trial. What do you suppose you're gonna do? We gotta do something different. I tried talking to the lady, but it seems she doesn't have an idea. They have taken Lord Francis of the Witch Drop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die, Felix. I dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until much time as I'm able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guilliman in person. I will endeavor to not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francis alive. Well, that explains everything. It's not a rogue house we're dealing with. It's not a corrupt cultist we're dealing with. It's with the traitor Inquisitor. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, he's gonna get he's coming for it. Hang on, Francil. I'm coming. Oh, there you are. Hey, hey, hey. You okay? I thought we were in the exile. Hey, Elvilic, as you can see, Lord Founcil yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if he guards, judge, or threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. With pleasure. Let's do this. Joachim Charlemagne Francel de Hallenart, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Javanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Haloni to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Haloni's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortens, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we come on behalf of Lord Harshfon. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request these proceedings be proceeded until such time as the full examination of the fact has been concluded. See you later, Coco. I'll still be here. Go do whatever you need to do. Lord Harshfon has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts, I might have allowed, but I would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is one punishment. Okay. We must hold them until Lord Harshfon arrives, Felix. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Understood. It's Dragoon time! Hold on a second. Hold on. That's a dragon. Okay. Alright, we're dealing with the dragon. I'm taking it. Okay. I cannot hurt the dragon. Okay, focus. Focus, Felix, focus. One at a time. One at a time. That's a huge annoying tank. I'll deal with this for a second. Alright, you're all by yourself, buddy. This ends now. Oh? What is this? Aha! There's a rosary. It's not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but the trial, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Harlanart. They've used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother that we may bear ourselves apart. The fair imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? A draconian rosary! Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the temple guards. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Harshfont. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of which brought you to Korthas. Pray locale your current errant airship and use it. Whew, well, crisis avoided. Lord Harshfont, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Harlamart. Praise Saloni did not come to that then, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Felix. Visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Yes, sir. Right. Well. It's not a radical inquisitor we're dealing with then. It's just a, something up in the temple. A temple scandal, not a house scandal. But you know what? That's, that's a relief. Francel is fine. Harshfont is okay. No one of importance was really hurt. So, you know what? That's good, and hopefully we can continue on with our, about our freaking airship. You look well, Felix. What a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skilled warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would have died defending the honor of his house, and we might as well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Hollyard shall never forget your service. Now, let's return to your enterprise. The man with infinite knowledge of the Enterprise waits you outside. I pray he has information proves useful to you. Ooh. Hello. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is incoherent, innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyways, you were acquiring to the whereabouts of the airship last seen in Korthas. Yes? Well, I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the stone vigil in the far northwest. The garrison immediately seized the vessel and brought with it in the walls. If so, then you need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Harshfont is, from all indications, quite fond of you, maybe he can lend you a few. In any case, I've done my part. I shall pray for your success, my friend. Ah. Again, the Steel Vigil. That name is being mentioned quite a lot. Oh! So we've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. Ah, I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access was restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillmont of White Brim Point and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence will not suffice, so I suggest you request Lord Francel do the same. I suspect we may not again for some time, now the business of Dragonhead is over. I wish you well on your journey, Felix. May Haloni guide you. Speak with Francel. A Steel Vigil. A place held by dragons. Well, good thing I, for one, am a dragoon then, because that is the type of prey I hunt. Depending on the situation regarding the Steel Vigil, it seems that it might be either a trial or a dungeon. I guess we'll see then. Dragon Head. Wonderful to see you again, Felix. It's very good of you to repay your name. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say this, it was once an outpost held by House Hollenart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held this outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durindir instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight, the Lord Drillmont. Nevertheless, I would write your letter. Before you depart, word of caution, the cravens who attempted to destroy House Harnard have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless will harbor great hatred toward us, and towards you ever as well. Understood. Right then. On to our next destination, that being White Brim. I think, given the situation, I say we might be in a good condition to enter the Stone Vigil, because it's sounding like a dungeon, if I must be honest. It does sound like a dungeon. So, let's get Chocobo Keep, and let's make it to White Brim. Oh, wait, no. Camp Dragonhead first, and then to White Brim. You deserve an audience with for Drillmont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in the warm bed with my wife, wishing we won't make it up. How about this? Buddy? What do we have here? Oh, you're serious. What to do? What to do? Is there something wrong? Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillmont is focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it's not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show him there. To Sir Alburn. Sir Alboys can be surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Sir Alboys. Huh. Okay, why are you always here, Alphino? You know that I'm doing the work for you. You can maybe if you came and help, that could be useful. But no, you're just there watching me, huh? Ever the creep. Okay, where is this lady? Nope, not here. In here, Lady Alboys. Oh, Sid, Astidia, and Charmine, Phrygia. Nope. See ya, nerds. You guys really should stop following me. This is kind of sus. This is creepy here, guys. Come on. Okay, where are you? Here? No. Oh, maybe through the doors. There you are, Sir Alboys. Sir Brunner bade you speak with him. Speaking, did he? Huh? I don't know why he presumed that would be in a better position to help, but I can assure you that he's mistaken. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to space speaking of low-ranking knights as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head, courage, and Astridian. Why don't you visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Ah, yes, I do remember it, as I actually went up there to see him. So don't mind if I do. What's this? Letters of introduction to House Fortemps and oh. If documents such as these you need to seek an escort, proceed to the barracks, speak with Sir Gudermont. He should know Lord Drillmont's current whereabouts. Lord Gudermont. Alrighty. Lord Gudermont. That must be you up there at the tower. What reason for you barging? Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillmont is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Drundare as a whole does not have hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and this will be returned in kind. No problem. I've negotiated with sylphs, sir. I can handle a little petty house lord. Sir Good, now we've printed your passage. Very well. Speak. Hold on. Yes, there we go. Alley-oop. Huh? There we go. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with Scalekin to secure an Ari ship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillmont. You know our name and you know our deeds. We come to Korthas to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Garlean, who stands before you now. Master Garlean, you're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Huh? Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. Oh, come on. At this critical moment in its guarding history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, those who appear in the White Brim front, but 3 mysterious strangers. Sid Garlean, missing and presumed dead since the Calamity, and 2 Scions of Seventh Dawn, a defunct hand of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by their grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek a Stone Vigil, but we cannot let them pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I nearly believed that Mumber's farce. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragoons from the dragon from Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Felix, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillmont's trust. Understood? You know, I'm starting to think of it. I'm starting to think it might be the bad Inquisitor. Okay. We have to think of something. What can we do? Right. Let's go down. Let's go back down, so we can get a grasp on the situation. Clearly, the Inquisitor is impeding our results, so we gotta think of some backup plans. Hello? You're the lad responsible for that commotion upstairs. Aye, word travels fast in White Brim front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drillman's mind. There's one thing I've learned about my time here, is that he listens and respects the opinions of those under his command. When over to barracks, he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meal whatsoever. No meat. And they're beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare steaks using mild puppy tail meat. It wouldn't be a quality meat, it's true, but it would be a damn sight better than nothing. If you have a mind in hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in the drill Danathan Pass? Take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. Slay a spotted mud puppy. You know, I have more questions, particularly the likes of why haven't we just called out the Inquisitor for just being a jerk? But then again, I suppose we have no place to ask because we're foreign here, and it's different to the to how things work here. So you know what? We can accommodate. We'll respond to them in kind, and we'll respect their customs. I have to get ready to get a dark cider vinegar. Okay. Now I do have the League Mark bill that I am on the eye out for, but I'll keep it next to hold close to me. So, Danathan Pass. Okay, they're all okay. Do you guys mind? Okay. Spotted mud puppy. Right. Get the vinegar. Okay. Come on. Let's get the vinegar. Casting. Okay. Right, let's get this guy out the way. There we go. Not too hard. Back to White Brim. And we are back with the Mud Puppy. Hello, Halsfort. Didn't work, eh? Well, I actually do have it. Take a look. Remind me never wander near Mud Puppy spawning grounds without vinegar. Anyway, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks like fast, have ya? Take these 3, distribute them to the hungry knights here and above. Sure. Here you go. You deserve a lad. Don't think I see you in the conspiring dealer. If you wish to buy my trust for steak, it will be a pleasure to oblige you. Exactly. Have some steak, my friend. Yes, yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed. I have no trouble having a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. Lamau. Hello. You ought at least receive a hearty meal before you march to die in this godforsaken castle. In this waste. Well, how about steak? Is that freshly cooked steak? Hallone's blessings be upon you, my friend. Mud Puppy meat or note is the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. And last of all, some steak to you lads up here. Immortal. Either must be trained to maintain our skill of arms, yet never to receive proper sustenance. Have some meat. This solves all. You're a good friend. Godsend, my friend. Two who appreciate that House Duradale must do more than this fair share for the sake of Ishgard. Well, I think that worked quite well. They all like the good meat. It feels wonderful to see everyone in high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? I've forgotten about the hardworking chirurgeons at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals in the hall. Take the stick to Zenoda. She is no doubt so preoccupied with the health of her patient that she's neglected to attend to her own. Zenoda. Alrighty. To Zenoda. I think she's in here. Is she? No. She's in the infirmary, of course. This does not look like an infirmary, you buffoon. There we are. Nope. You would be... Nope. That's right. Up the stairs. Nope. There you are. Beg your pardon, sir, but I'm busy attending to his man. I'll be with you in a moment. Is that... Come to think of it, it's been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. Ooh, I want some knight's bread. Okay. Well, now, since we've got that, what do we do now? might have a word with you, Felix. It concerns the chirurgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned they lack sufficient albemics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced albemic, both as a dish of goodwill and a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I need is 3 ice sprites. The companies reduce the temperature of alchemical mixtures. There is a way to alter their properties so they draw the cold within the radius without. So we gotta kill some ice sprites. Got it. Let's go find ourselves some ice sprites then. So, no, not there. There. Yes. Alright, ice sprites we go. 3 cores, you say? Say no more. Do it the old-fashioned way. That's 1. We'll go after you. Dead. And one last one. Actually, no, one over here. Dragonfire die. There we go. 3 ice cores done, and let's go back to Sid and tell him what we did. Can I actually... Aha! Yeet! Yeah! Sneaking in. That's not the entrance. I am a buffoon. Come on, there we go. Have you obtained it? Yes, I do. One amazing device, but is it truly an albemic, sir? I've never seen it like it before. I'm also not sure. I don't have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, it's as effective as he claims. It'll be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicine we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder... Where are the kindly stranger gifts for innocent strange, for his generosity comes at cost? Oh, frick. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be aware of associating with individuals who have interfered in questioning a suspected heretic. What? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation offered by these unbelievers. Okay, you're really starting to piss me off. Why does that man detest us so? Is it because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he claims to oppose us at every turn. Yeah, not gonna lie, Sid. I think we got something. I think we have something up our hands. Before we can persuade Lord Drimon to help us, we must convince Inquisitor Garlean that we are not his enemy. But just how do we go about doing that? We know little less about the good Inquisitor, aside from him being such a prominent figure in Corythas. Maybe we could learn more by speaking to the people of Whiteburn Front. Share your findings with Alphinaud in the squares. I'm sure you can form me a strategy from here. I mean, can we not just say the Inquisitor is a heretic and just leave it at that? Like, seriously? Inquisitor Garlean? Yes, of course, I know him. I've not seen him since the day he came to Whiteburn Front several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall Blizzard nearly buried us in snow, and had the ill fortune of being assigned to Night's Watch. While Stronghold slept, we walked through the walls and patrolled the area in darkness black as pitch. My route took me out, where I caught a silhouette illuminated by the sight of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, I was in his very bed, where I've laid recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Garlean rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe my life, sir. I was one day regain his kindness. Okay. So he's like a small-ish folk hero. Here in Whiteburn. And am I missing anyone? Maybe there's someone I'm missing upstairs. Nope. Nope. No one here. Huh. No one here either. Ah, there we go. There's someone here. Patrick! Under Inquisitor Garlean's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes without sleep, still graces his devotion. Blessed are we to have a godly, righteous man to protect us. Okay. He doesn't sleep? What do you, Owlboys? What do you think? I haven't focused what you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we've learned your use of witch drop. Okay, okay, you're just a jerk. I'm not even gonna waste my time with you. Okay, Brene. The Holy See has occurred. The Inquisitors are the arbiters of Aloni's justice. They are to be afforded every courtesy and utmost respect. Alright, buddy. Alright, you small man. Let's see what you have to say. You okay? My attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized as soon as after arrival, but paid no mind, as I hoped we find the Enterprise. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey's almost at an end. All that remains that is irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have to make inquiries, yes? He is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let's more clearly review the testimonies you claim. Maybe you'll provide insight into Inquisitor Garlean's intentions. Well, I mean, he's just a jerk. That's all you really have to care about. But he is still a hero, so we have to figure out what exactly he has a bone to pick with us. You know? Something troubles me about the Wounded Knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in darkness that he saw outside the eastern gates, but the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we arrived right at front, there are no travelers arriving by the eastern gate. He said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply the Inquisitor came from north, not south. It cannot be, that way lies a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Gillot is not misremembering, the Inquisitor behavior makes absolutely no sense. At least to me. So this implies that Garlean... Well, they mentioned he never sleeps. And he's near a chasm? Near a chasm. If he wants me to go down... I mean, I could. So... Oh, well. What is that? Alright, Felix. Nice and steady. What the? You're not dragons. Right. What the heck is this? Okay, that's a dead dragon. Okay. But... Hold on. A bloody Isyndical. Wait, that looks like Garlean. And he died next to a dragon. I have a very bad feeling about this. So a dragon killed Garlean and took his place? Interesting. Very, very clever, I must admit. I see. Dang it. Oh! Oh, frick. Back the way we start, back the way we came, right. There is no clear, current way to get back up, then, okay. That's alright, that's okay, that's okay. Let's go up to here. Just follow the way out, let's not take any shortcuts whatsoever. Come on. Good to see you, sir. Okay, Alphino, you might want to take a look at this. I believe you have found the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Garlean, newly come to Kurthos and murdered on the day of his arrival. It would have been a simple thing to assume his identity. Even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? While this is incontestable proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we need to discern his true identity or what he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Felix, before he learns his deception has been discovered. Agreed. What do you suppose we do? Since Lord Drillmont has already been turned against us, I fear his encyclical alone could not serve to convince him of our claims. But what could persuade a man so quickly as to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook said that the Lord listened to expressing opinions of his knight. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, maybe it's the only way left to us. Confront Sir Yotla with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him recall the truth of the knight. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. Interesting. He could be an Ascian. That is also true. Also an Ascian. Tell me, Sir Yolant, what do you think of this? That could not possibly be true. I don't know how to tell you, buddy. If you are so certain your story is true, go and speak with Sir Pruncia. She was at the Western Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. Prunilla. I do not believe you. I know you, sir. Move along and trouble me no more. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why show me dreadful thing? I know not of it. Not at all. Are you sure about that? You know, don't you? Take me. I prayed this day would come. When Sir Yolant gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of the Javanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right there and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, but what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I never told another. He said if I kept his confidence, Sir Yolant and I would be spared, but I defied him. Everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. Then at last I agreed to his terms, thanking him for it. His robes marked him as an Inquisitor, and I knew him to be false. Together, we carried Sir Yolant to the infirmary, and on his first night, Inquisitor Garlean was heralded as a hero. After the accusations, countless women and men of good moral standing seized while in possession of draconian rosaries. He was condemning the instant to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Drillmont, wanted to put an end to madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threat. I did nothing until Lord Francis was accused. I followed the Inquisitor and found out he kept draconian rosaries in the chest southwest of Whiteburn Front. So, I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire locks. They were discovered and considered evidence of conspiracy against Harnine, exonerated Lord Francil, and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that's the entire truth, I swear. Haloni, forgive me for not acting sooner. So you were the border guard. Ah, clever, Prunilla. Right, so we have to go southeast then. Figure out the truth of this imposter. I currently suspect that these are Ascians. Aha! What's this? A box of draconian rosaries. Ooh. That's a box of draconian rosaries. Oh, that's not good, is it? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, Lord Drillmont, you might want to take a look at this. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you the access to stone vigils. Not making myself. Yeah, about that. Take a look. Where did you find this papal encyclical? The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But the evidence and your testimony could have no other explanation. I misjudged you and your friends, Felix, and for that I deeply apologize. You can enter the outpost, but I must need to beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring the infernal impostor to justice. Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you require? Thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even as now, intending to pass judgment upon another poor soul who is branded heretic. If you hurry, there may be still little time for the tragedy. Lend me your strength. Together, let's put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Get the house doing there. Oh? Oh, this is unexpected. Already at a dungeon? See, I thought... Sorry about the burp. Sorry about the burp again. See, I thought we were going to steal Vigil, but... Another dungeon? Okay. This took an unexpected turn. Okay. House during their night. Good to have you with us, sir. When Lord Drillmont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If you refuse to go quietly, we need to use force. Be prepared. Yes, sir, I am. Let's go. So it's not a it's not a dungeon, it's a trial. No, a duty, got it. You needn't tremble, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Lonely's halls, only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Haloni. Inquisitor, release the maid, and come with us. Oh boy. My Lord Drillmont, what's the meaning of this instruction? You are aware I am at present conducting interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Garlean and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own faith, and your kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ah, grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I know no allegiance to? No, Drillmont. My conscience is quite clear, I assure you. Can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those who only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillmont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravanian tooth and fang and claw. Alrighty. Come, Inquisitor Garlean. Let's dance. I don't care about your hounds, Garlean. I want you and you alone. Enough. Keep going. You heard it so much my Discord. Nah, on the contrary, my friend, on the contrary. I am a dragoon and I felled countless dragons in my time. You're no more than the same. Oh, okay, okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, time out for a second. Oh, it's an illusion, huh? Alright. I hope it's an illusion, but it sure as hell hits like one. Ooh boy. Behind him, get behind him. Oh, he's locked onto me. Serpentine! Serpentine boys! Dragon sense before you, that you do not flee. Your magic has no power over me, heretic. Yeah, that's right, Drillmon. Get him! Right? Just duck and weave. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. I'm a Dragoon. You're just another name to my kill list. There we go. You, and then... Get out of here. Oof. My glamour is dispelled. Your plans lie in ruins, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but families of dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. Your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons in Stone Vigil will rent you asunder, and when you are dead, Whitebryn Front shall fall. Defiant and last, leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Felix, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to interfere in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is the past time that you united with your airship. It is not this place to discuss the matters. Pray visit me at Whiteburn Front, and bring your associates. Okay. What is this dungeon? Okay, we're not at a dungeon. Okay. Maybe we can go back to that dungeon at some point. But alright. Let's go back to Whitebrim and speak with Alphino. The false Inquisitor has been slain. Has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though we have overcome the latest and long run of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you to revel in victory, just not yet. Except once we have secured the Enterprise. Alrighty. In pursuit of the past. Finally! It's time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Gilliman a visit and remind him of the obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. At long, bloody last, we are entering the Stone Vigil. I hope. Once we've cleared this dungeon, I think that'll be where I end things off for today. Because we have gone an hour into overtime, and my voice is tired and non-existent. We all owe you a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guilliman would have been among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now I was fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand. It seemed too much to hope that the Scion of the Seventh Dawn still lives, seeing a thing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it's gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you could permission us to enter the Stone Vigil and to retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that hold the ruin. In part, yes, I should explain. Shortly after we first arrived, my men scoured the records. They confirmed that the abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, it's still in their custody. Then the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it hasn't been removed in the intervening years. Far too long the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Korthas, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Even though we have pushed them behind the walls, we haven't been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it would change. Forgive me, more Drillmont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will most secure your property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, maybe for the best. I will inform Sir Nathan of your impending visit. May Haloni guide you, Scions. Well, it is time to face the Stone Vigil. Well, no further dilly-dally then. Let's get ourselves that airship. Now, during the trial, unless there's a cutscene, I feel like I'm gonna probably mute myself because I want to fully focus on the combat at hand. As you can see, yeah, I want to focus purely on the combat and combat alone for a bit. So yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So yeah. I'll mute myself for most of the encounter because I want to get ready for to focus entirely on the boss because I expect it's going to be very, very hard. After this is done, we will end the quest and then we will end it from there. So, without further ado, let's enter the Stone Vigil. Hail, Felix! Lord Drillamon has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. La Habria, you traitorous son of a... And he's gone. Wait. What did you do? That is not a Titan. That's not a Primal. What? Hold on. Wait. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Uh... To be praised, I fear to be injured you. I see one of the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of a etheric bubble with the dragon, I was almost certain my next mission would be to find you champion. Thank the gods for sparing me in that inconvenience. I had quite enough to do already. Sid's working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let's go and see what he has to say. What say you? Was he fly? Yes, it won't be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity. The Enterprise is a better state, but if you allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. Let's return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than set course for the Howling Eye, it's plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must need be repaired if we are to proceed our mission. Agreed. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... It's no use. Let's go. Ah, how I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelves wood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Guardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? No rest for the heroic, but definite rest for me. So, that's what we'll do for today. We finally did it. We got the Enterprise. We're in Korathas. And I could not be more happier. My goodness, that took forever. So, thank you all so much for coming and watching. Thank you to Coco, who was lurking for a bit, as well as Spray and Pray. You guys have been amazing. And this game is picking up the speed. Things are escalating very, very well. My current primal theory has just been completely derailed by how we got a crystal even though we didn't even slay a primal. And I don't know why, because I expected the Titans to be Leviathan and Garuda, but we killed the dragon and we somehow got a crystal of our own, and that gives me a lot of pause for thought. But other than that though, I will not indulge any further. It's been quite a long day, and I intend to get some well-earned rest. So, I want to thank you all for watching. You've been very kind and a good host. I look to see you all either Friday, where we continue Final Fantasy, if not Saturday in Total War 3 Kingdoms. Until then, everybody, this is Just an Assassin, signing out for now. Have a good one, everybody, and take care.